Debating whether to host this race or not. I did a race off camera and it went better. I came 10th, but I've just finished qualifying here, 4th place. It's just not been my day so far, but I'm hoping things start to change here. I've definitely got a rival here because this guy, Villa, wow. Yeah, he beat me only just. I'm just going to say, good luck. Yeah, this guy was taunting everyone earlier, then I beat him in the last race. Then he beat me in qualifying, I beat him, and then he beat me. So this is like proper backwards and forwards stuff. It's really fun. Me and this guy, Villa, he's really close to me on performance. he took pole by like, well, not pole. He took third by like a few thousandths of a second. So, you know, good on him. Good stuff. I'm trying to get my phone to unfreeze. His iPhone. Come on, iPhone. Because I want to share this video out before the race actually starts. Got this very boring grid thing going on. Oh, hello to my latest subscriber, Tibby. Sorry about the nastiness in the last race. You did proper lose it. It's not the normal for the channel. It's really not normal. Sorry about that, mate. Well, welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy. This is me talking nonsense whilst trying to race. Should be fun. It's pretty crazy stuff. I'm going to get a few people to watch now. They're quite now. Yeah, so I'm that guy in the top right corner. If you're new to the channel, hello. This is me in the top corner. Little about the cars. The cars, 250 horsepower. The kind of Formula 3 cars-ish, except they've got a lot more downforce than a Formula 3 car, and they don't really exist. This is my car, my Bossing Hornets themed car. The numbers on the car, I've said this many times, the numbers on the car represent your rank within the group that you're in. So mine was like 16th or something. So basically it says that I've massively outperformed what the game thought I could do. I haven't mentioned my sponsors so far today, so thank you to Crack the Beer Guy. If you're in the Hereford area and you'd like to know some beer, talk to Crack the Beer Guy, he will get you some beer. Win-win really, although you don't have to pay him, but you do get beer in return, so it's a really good deal. He has market stores in the Herefordshire area, all really good. And then also my neighbour, I just want to say hello to Juices and Balls. They are a car detailing service. They will make the car look way better than everything that's on screen right now. If you want your car to look like it's just come out of the showroom, then he's the guy you need to talk to. They're based in Stratford-on-Avon. That's Roosters and Bubbles. So hello to both of those if either of them are watching. You know, cheering me on and to get that car on the podium. Although I will be happy if I can just get the car to the finish, because anything can happen in these races, and it usually does. So I've had on camera DNF, off camera 10th, but this is the best qualifying I've had. So let's see what we can make of it. Fairly equal start for most people. Oh no, it's gone wrong already. I got a massive slide. For whatever reason, the usual stuff that I do to correct that slide just didn't work. And I'm off. Although, look, this isn't the worst thing that's happened to me at the start of these races. Cars going backwards everywhere. Told you anything can happen, it does. Even more chaos. It's a lottery if those cars are ghosted or not. Starting to come through. I only need to pick up one more place to match my personal best at this track, at this event. I'm just going to keep a beady eye on these cars in front. They're rolling each other's toes, so it makes it hard to slip through past everyone. Didn't touch that guy. Oh, but it gave me a penalty. Oh, come on, I didn't actually touch him. He was actually spinning himself, just on his own. He just got it wrong into that corner. Just spam. This is going to be a big problem. This is going to dump me behind all of those cars behind. Again, just in case the game's wondering, I didn't touch it. This 2-second penalty is going to pay off. still 10. Comfortable to know that the two guys in front of me are both slower than me. Look at that gaining on this guy out of that corner there. Whoa! Whoa! I need new pants! I need new pants! Right, my goal is to be right on the Ferrari's gearbox, so that when the Jaguar guy takes the penalty, I can take his place. Oh, that's silly what they're doing. There you go, I just stayed behind him, just wanted to stay out of it, stay out of trouble. I will hopefully reel this guy back in. He's not got a toe off anyone. Out on the brakes into that corner there. We're almost back in the toe. Not quite. And you see his line there was really wide, which is what's allowed me to gain a couple of tenths on him through that corner. I won't be able to pass him into turn 1, not from this far back. I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if I can make it defend. There you go. Pressuring into a mistake, that's another way past. Jaguar guy is flashing his lights behind me. Flash them all you want, mate. That look in the mirror. think I'll catch 7, unless he makes a mistake. That's the corner where I'm gaining the most on these guys. I have hooked that corner every time, and every time I just see other guys going wide. That's my favourite corner. My least favourite one is probably the one that's coming up. This one. No, this one. I wanted to keep it flat on the second apex there, but this is not the time to take risks. The second up on my best first sector, which shows how much I've been held in my hands, guys, this race. This is what I'm actually capable of when I'm not battling with other cars. Taking half a second out of the guy in front. It's not going to be enough to catch him by the end of the race. This car's got what's known as an exhaust blown diffuser. I just realised, if you're hearing this, great, but I haven't actually turned my bloody microphone on. best I can do. Yeah, and apologies for the lack of audio. Again, I was charging my controller and I forgot. Oh, we've got someone joining the video just as the race has ended. Spoiler alert, I won. Came 8th. After the first lap, that was the best I could do, really. I got a nasty tap into turn 2 and then another nasty tap in turn 3. I thought at one point I was completely going to be last. Well, I was down in 16th and I came back to 8th, so not a bad recovery. It's just a shame because I qualified 4th and I think I could have finished 4th. You know, I didn't really make mistakes other than trying a bit too hard towards the end. 78 points though, that will have good consequences for the championship. The threshold was 74 points for me to be able to make a difference to my championship position. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'm just going to say, I hate turn 1. Well, at the end of the day, I enjoyed that race, even though the first lap didn't go as planned. I'm going to save the replay. I'll do a commentary video later to make up for the lack of sound. We have now got 40 minutes until the next one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue broadcasting and we're going to see what race we can pick up elsewhere. I've got to make sure I leave enough time, so I need to be at the race at 20 past. Oh, that's a bit difficult actually. I mean, these races aren't really timed that well for that. Because that race takes half an hour. Or does it? 15 laps, 1:15 a lap. Should take 15 minutes, but it's really close to missing the next round. And also it means I've got 20 minutes of babbling to do. This is what I hate about Gran Turismo. I will use this chance just to complain just a little bit, that once again you've got 2 races at 8 o'clock and a race at 10 to 8. Why not have them at different times? Why have them all at the same time? With the Nations Cup race ending at the same time, what do you expect the players to do? Just to go and have girlfriends? No, that's not how we work. You know, it's just annoying. It really is. They should have more than 3 races. You know, it does not take any more development work from the dev team to add a 4th race. It really doesn't. Are they concerned that they won't get the numbers of occupants in the races? Well, they probably won't, that's true. But I don't think many people are even bother with race A and race B. Those are casual races. Those race C are for the people who actually want to race. These are for people who want to play PlayStation, and these are for proper racing drivers. So why not just have some more for proper races? I mean, I wouldn't even bother with these ones because it's only 4 laps. What can I do in 4 laps? I will basically either crash or finish where I started, because in 4 laps you just can't overtake anyone. Yeah, that's something that people don't realise coming into proper esports, is that you can't overtake people nearly as much as you think you can, because when you're playing against the CPU, braking later than a computer is pretty easy. You just learn where it brakes and it'll brake in the same place every lap, and you just learn to brake that bit later, or you learn to duck inside, just bully the computer and it won't react. Whereas against a person, people are pretty good at defending positions. They know how to stick their cars in the most annoying places. And overtaking people is actually quite difficult compared to overtaking AI. So a 4-lap race, you're not going to overtake anyone in 4 laps unless they make a mistake or unless you start barging people aside Ayrton Senna style. So, you know, it's just, they haven't thought this game out at all. They only give you one race that you can actually really get your teeth into each day, and it's every half an hour. You know, we need more than that. But anyway, ranting aside, so it doesn't look like I found anything to do for the next 40 minutes other than moan. Let's just see, before I go, championship standings. Let's do the championship, yeah? So championship is, oh, I've gone into the wrong one again. Oh no, actually, let's look what race is coming next. Aha, I thought it was this. So I'm looking forward to this. We've got 2 races towards the end of the season that are actually more my style. The problem that we've had is that in the second half of this season we have had track after track that I don't like. That I just don't like. We have had, well, what have we had? We've had Dragontail Gardens, one of my least favourite tracks of all time. Really struggled there. Every race was terrible. We've had the Red Bull Ring GR2. I couldn't even finish a race on that one. The cars and the track I just don't like. The Red Bull Ring is probably my least favourite track of all. And it's mainly because I just can't get the hang of any of the corners. Literally every corner confuses me. Which is very strange because Dragontail is actually a very similar track and I love it. But yeah, we've had some dodgy tracks recently, maybe not just in this championship but in the other one as well. In the Manufacturers Series we've had Tokyo Expressway, which is a joke, and we've had Goodwood, which is also a joke. These two, it's just like anyone could win. It's not really down to talent, it's just down to luck. But I am looking forward to the end of this season. You know, GR4 Suzuka, I should be on fire. And Laguna Seca, it's just one of my tracks. I'd be aiming for wins in both of those if I can. Anyway, and just a quick note, Le Mans is coming, and this is one of my all-time best tracks as well. I was dominant at Le Mans in the last few races I've had there, typically finish in the top 3 every race, and I've been competing against A-class drivers at Le Mans in the past and beating them as well. So I'm really looking forward to it, and the car is a car that I also know very well. So really, really hoping that that goes well and that I don't end up getting murdered by other drivers, which it should be quite hard to get murdered by other drivers at Le Mans because it's a nice wide open track, proper overtaking places, it's not a joke track. So looking forward to it. And the Nürburgring GP in GR3s, just an old school track. It's just old school racing, old school cars. Looking forward to that as well. Nice stable cars. GT3 cars are really fun to drive, and they don't catapult off the track with the lightest touch, which is I think the problem with this Red Bull Junior. So before we finish as well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to just have a quick review of that race. Yeah, let's just have a look at what happened on the opening lap. So if we go over to my library and we can show the replay. Oh, I've just realised a problem. We're not going to do it. The replay mode in Gran Turismo Sport is absolutely stupid. It's really badly designed because you have to watch the opening credits and all of the build up to the race, which takes a full 2 minutes of nothing happening. So I won't bore you all with that. It really does take a full 2 minutes of nothing, which is just, again, pretty stupid. What is interesting is you can see these are the races I've had today, and you can see here, so 17 minutes 4 seconds for that race, 17 minutes 9 seconds for that race, so I finished 5 seconds behind on that one. And then this morning's race where it went absolutely to crap there at 17 minutes and 26 seconds. That was a really bad one. So yeah, it's quite interesting that you can see the total time based on the length of the replay. Didn't even think that that was a thing, but it is. So come back, I will do the full stream, including qualifying, including sound, with my beautiful voice, at 8:20 GMT. That's great morning time. Yes, we'll have one more go at it. One last attempt to be the best. Fingers crossed, eyes crossed, toes crossed. So, catch me later if you can, and have a good day.